Is Bayern Munich hosting Chelsea? Wow, what a game this game will be. Wow, Jackson. This time around, he's going to play for Bayern Munich. Wow, let's see what he has for these Chelsea fans. Is he going to give us a shocker? Or he's going to be the normal Jackson that we both know? So let's go into this game. It's going to be a massive game for these Chelsea fans. World champions. Wow. Let's see. This is the time for Chelsea fans to show us that they really deserve the title, the crown as world champions. Because over the season, we saw a lot of fans, football fans saying that they do not deserve the title. They had an easy way during the Club World Cup. And this is the chance for them to show the world like they really deserve the title, Club World Cup champions. Because right now they will play champions of Germany. After that, champions of Spain, which is Barcelona. Champions of Italy, that is Napoli. So this is the time for Chelsea fans to show us like, yeah, they really deserve the title world champions. And I'm sure they will really do their best. They are not just there to show the world that they are also representing England. I think Chelsea will want to show the world like, yeah, really, they have also arrived. They have improved over the course of the season. And we saw Maresca really did a job on this Chelsea side. Yeah, they have really improved from what they were in the previous coaches under Pochettino, Graham Potter. It's like they have really improved last season, especially getting to the end of the season. They have really improved a lot. And kudos to Enzo Maresca for doing such a great job. And Vincent Company is also doing a great job with this Bayern side. They are really looking like a team to beat right now, and in fact, they are the favorites to win this Champions League. Even the Club World Cup, we saw that we all thought they were going to win it, but until they met the unstoppable, the bulldozing team PSG, who was the team to beat last season in the Champions League. And yeah, this Bayern side really has a lot of quality with Luis Diaz, Hurricane, Michael Olise, probably Gnabry will be playing at 10. We have Goretzka, Kimmich, and then Jonathan Tah, and then Upamecano, who are the most experienced defenders for this Bayern side. And that's one department they have over Chelsea. Chelsea lack these experienced defenders, and we saw it in previous games in the Premier League against Fulham and then against Brentford. Their defense has been shaken ever since their key defender, Kovo, left them through injury. We saw that Chelsea has been having difficulties with the back line. And one thing I like, I really don't know what's up with the owners. Since last season, you knew that your problem were center backs, but you went ahead and you were signing attackers. And you know your main problem are defenders. Well, fine, you can tell me that you have a lot of defenders, but those defenders are not the standard of Chelsea, and they are not good defenders. So why not move them on and then get experienced center backs to help your team? Yeah, I think if like Chelsea were sorted in their backline, I don't think a lot of people would have downgraded this Chelsea team. In fact, they have a very good squad. Their attack is really good. They have one of the best players in the world in Palmer. So let's just see in this Bayern team, which player is better than Palmer? You can't tell me Luis Diaz is better than Palmer. Unless maybe you are a fan who doesn't like Chelsea. Yeah, that's the fact. Luis Diaz is not better than Palmer. Gnabry is not better than Palmer. Currently, yeah, all the players that I've mentioned are not better than Palmer. And look at the striker, Hurricane. Yeah, Hurricane is an experienced striker for sure. And he has been scoring goals, he scored goals for fun. But João Pedro, look at the form that he is in Chelsea. I think he has scored or even assisted in every game that he has played. So let's just say if he's going to continue in this form, you can't say that Hurricane is better than him. Because over the start of this season, he has already scored goals, and even in the Club World Cup. And he even helped Chelsea win that Club World Cup. And it's not doing bad for Chelsea. I think the only game that he has not assisted or scored was against the Crystal Palace that ended 0-0. Apart from that, he has either scored or assisted in the game. And Pedro Neto, let's look at Pedro Neto. The guy is actually pacey and tricky, and he's like Luis Diaz. Even though Luis Diaz is somehow like, it's already, like, what am I going to say, experienced and established already. But Pedro Neto has also played in the Premier League and is also experienced. How old is he? He's an experienced player, 20-something years. Like Luis Diaz. On his day, I think he can be better than Luis Diaz. I only think the only problem that Chelsea are going to face is their backline. If Enzo Maresca can do something about their defense today, I think they have the chance of beating Bayern Munich. What is so special of this Bayern Munich? Is it Goretzka? Is Goretzka better than Caicedo? Is it Kimmich? Kimmich is a good player, a very experienced player. I think he was really good some years back. I don't think right now you can say Kimmich is better than Caicedo as a defensive midfielder. Let's look at it. Simple. Kimmich isn't better than Caicedo. Maybe Enzo Fernandez is a player that's always like turns on and then turns off. Apart from Enzo Fernandez in that midfield, I really don't think any of their midfielders is better than Moises Caicedo, and that's the fact. Let's look at the right back. Rhys James. If Rhys James has his day with no injuries, I don't think there's a better player in this Bayern Munich team who is better than Rhys James. If there is a lie, you can let me know in the comment box. I can boldly tell you that Rhys James is better than any right back that Bayern Munich has. I might say Gusto might be equal to the right backs that Bayern Munich might have. Look at Stanisic. If it happens that he's going to play as a left back, Stanisic is not better than Cucurella. So what's up? What's up with it? Like Bayern Munich are going to win Chelsea? Come on. Yeah, they are the German champions. And maybe they have a better head than Chelsea in the recent Champions League. Chelsea has been away in the Champions League for 2 years, and they are back. I think the first ever Champions League Chelsea won was against this Bayern side, and that team was even better than this Bayern side right now. Even though those players that also played in that Champions League are not the same players that Chelsea are using this season. But looking at this Chelsea squad, I think it's not bad. The only issue that I have with them is their defense. And actually, Bayern defense are really experienced with Upamecano and then Jonathan Tah. They are experienced, established. They both play for their national teams and they are very good defenders. But those defenders, at any time, they might have an off day. All right, let's look at these two defenders, these two experienced defenders for this Bayern team. Are they pacey that can run back when the ball is put behind them? On a race, those two defenders on a race with João Pedro, can they overrun João Pedro? No. Harry Kane. I wish like Cowell was in this game. I don't think a lot of like unless you don't watch football, you won't even like take out Chelsea from this game, man. But I want to tell you something. Anytime Chelsea are attacked underdogs, man, that's when they show up. That's when they turn up. I think the only advantage Bayern has over Chelsea is that defense and also maybe the inclusion of Jackson. Maybe who knows if football really there's snitches in football. Chelsea Jackson might be a snitch to disclose the secrets and weaknesses of Chelsea to Bayern Munich side. But also it can be an advantage to Bayern Munich, but also it can be their downfall. This game is going to be a tough game. And then Bayern Munich is a great side. Bayern is a great side. And they can score Chelsea